Record for a second. There we go. So, hi, good evening, everyone. It's great to have you on with us this evening. We're going to go through the business presentation for My Wealth Club, but also I've got quite a number of enhancements and items that we have added. So I'm going to go through that towards the end of the presentation. So let me just share my screen for a moment. There we go. Landis, can you stick your thumb up if you can see the presentation? Thank you very much, sir. So good evening to everybody. Welcome to My Wealth Club. It really is the smarter way to make money. And in 2024, this is just going to take off like a rocket in so many different ways. We have already started, had a great month. We're going into Christmas now. And then after Christmas, the markets will open back up after the first week of January. So the second week of January, things are back to normal, and we're going to have an incredible 6 months to the summer. I have to explain that trading the financial markets can be dangerous, as well as having great rewards. And the thing is, that is why you're with us. For the people who are with us, you can see why, because of the way that we do things. We are very professional in our nature. We have professional institutional trading team, and we are here to assist you to make sure that you make money from the markets. Now, David Siegel said AI technology is the future of trading, and those who don't embrace it will be left behind. AI seems to be taking over everything that we do at the moment. And Marcus Lopez said that the combination of human expertise and AI technology can create a powerful trading strategy. Now, a lot of people are realizing that AI can help you, but it isn't the be all and end all of everything. It has to have human input, and often it has to have human intervention to make sure that it stays on the right track going forward, because AI can't just do it on its own. And Warren Buffett said, never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source. Now, you're in this because you're learning a skill for the rest of your life. You're making an investment in yourself, but also we are adding additional income streams for you. When you come to My Wealth Club, you're going to have the ability to make money in a number of different ways, because, of course, a portfolio is always the best way to invest because you are investing in different things. Here we have a number of ways to be able to put money into an opportunity and be able to make money from it. And what I'm going to do during this presentation is explain to you a number of different ways. Now, if we look at industry in the world, then if you look at their yearly turnover, you have health and beauty at 0.4 trillion, telecoms, pharmaceutical, up to oil at 2.5 trillion. So it's $2.5 trillion turnover per year. Auto, 3.6. Yet Forex, which is the biggest industry in the world, turns over $6.5 trillion every single day. That is why the world runs on money. Finance is enormous in the world. It does control everything. We can see these huge conglomerates, yet it is finance that rules the world. And the wages are in comparison to that, because if you look at a bank manager in the UK, they're earning around $70,000, medical consultant around 110. Even the UK Prime Minister makes $180,000, and the US President has $400,000 salary. Yet a basic, and this is basic, JP Morgan trader in London or in one of the centers in New York earns around $500,000 without really making a lot of profit. They earn about $250,000 as a base salary, and then they have around $250,000 of bonus. Now, let's talk about me just for a short time. I don't want to say too much about myself, but I've got around 23 years of trading experience. I'm a licensed and regulated fund director, a founder and director of the UK Trading Academy. We'll tell you more about the UK Trading Academy on the next slide, but that's been around since 2010. And during that time, UKTA has trained over 150,000 students. That makes us one of the biggest academies in the world. Before that, I was in industry. The final role that I had was operations director of Tyco, which is 44th biggest company in the world it was then. And I was operations director for UK and Europe, £500 million operation. But I've worked for Monsanto. I've been headhunted by Pirelli, Exxon, Mitsubishi. So I have worked for blue chip companies. And what I was good at, the skills that I have, was to go into businesses and improve them from a financial basis, from a costing basis, from a quality basis, from an engineering basis, and putting in lean manufacturing techniques to improve the way that the company works and also improve the quality of the product. Now, the UK Trading Academy, Gwen was here. We're the second building, the building to the left here. You can see 3 buildings. We're the building to the left on the first floor. And you can see in the pictures below, we have our classrooms. This is where we do all our training. We have the boardrooms, etc. And if you look at the right-hand side picture here, you can see a little door on the right-hand side. That door goes through to another room, and inside there are our head of trading, head of social media, head of market analysis. Now, the thing is, UK Trading Academy is very rare. We have accreditation. What does that mean? That means we're able to provide internationally recognized qualifications. Now, that makes us, we have been assessed by an outside accreditation company who assess courses in Oxford, Cambridge, Paris University, colleges all around Europe. So we have had an independent body, a very high level independent body, come in, and we have achieved accreditation. So we can provide internationally recognized qualifications for all our students. The team that helped me do all of this, we've got Marta, who's the managing director. She's the academy director and head of admin. We have Henry, who is our chief market analyst, and we have Bradley, who is the trading floor manager, and he runs the trading team. We have a trading team who are in Dubai, and also market analysts who are in Dubai as well. But Henry is the head of the analysts, and Bradley is the head of the trading team. Now, there are 2 ways to trade. You can be thrown fish, or you can learn how to catch fish for the rest of your life. That's the difference. Catching fish for the rest of your life is manual trading. You learn to become a professional trader. 26 modules which take you from knowing nothing. Don't think that you need some specialist skills to join. You don't. We take you, and the way that the models have been designed is you know nothing about financial trading. We take you over the 12 months to become a professional trader, taking money out of the markets regularly. Learning time is around 134 hours. We're actually live on the markets for the people who are learning for 8 hours every weekday. And on top of that 134 hours, you must probably get treble that amount of time practicing what you're taught. We also have Eagle AI trading. Now, that's just 6 modules. So if you don't have time to be able to go onto the markets during the day, there's still a way that you can make great money from the markets, and that is by using our Eagle Eye trading. I'll tell you how that works, but that's just 6 modules. It explains the basics of trading. It explains and shows you how to place trades, how to follow the trades that our trading team are placing themselves. And it takes around 10 minutes a day. That's all it takes. Because of course you can do the education then in your own time. You can do it on a weekend, you can do it in the evenings. In fact, I'll explain a little bit more of the education and what you get in it at a moment. But Eagle AI, let's explain what Eagle AI is first. We have something streaming into our servers, which is called the market index. Now, this is basically data. I'll try and explain it as simple as possible. We have data coming into our servers, which tell us which direction the market makers are moving each currency, not a currency pair, each currency. We know whether the euro is being pushed up, the GBP is being pushed down, the US dollar is being pushed down. And that means we have data that only the banks and the institutions have. Why do we have that? Because I was running a major hedge fund in 2014. I actually applied as that company for the license. So UK Trading Academy actually has the license for this. Now, that's very, very rare because normally only the banks, the institution, the trading houses, etc., the treasury departments with inside banks, which do all the trading, they have that coming in. So we have that same data. Now that data gets streamed into an intelligent algorithm. It uses artificial intelligence and an algorithm which is self-learning. So if the markets change, it changes with the markets, because markets regularly change. What works today may not work in 6 months' time, in 12 months' time. The markets are adapting and changing all the time. Well, this is self-learning. And what happens is that algorithm sends us excellent trade entries. So it's taking the index through the algorithm. It allows us to be able to get very, very good trade entries. Now, what happens then is our institutional trading team look at those entries, look at their analysis, and decide whether that is a trade that they want to place themselves. Now, do you remember that I said the combination of human intelligence plus artificial technology will give you the best trading scenario? This is what we're doing. You may have heard of bots. People will peddle bots to you out on the marketplace and say, oh, you can make $1 million in no time at all. Bots work for a certain period of time until they go wrong. But the problem is with a bot, it goes badly wrong. And you will guarantee you that you will lose all of your money if you use a bot. So watch out for the people who try to sell you bots. If bots worked, do you think that JP Morgan would pay 500,000 even for a basic trader? They'd just replace everybody with bots. All the banking system would replace people with bots. But the banks, the institutions know that bots fail. That is why, even though they use artificial intelligence, they use algorithms, they always got somebody at the end, a human being at the end, making sure that the bot doesn't suddenly, what's the best way, self-destruct, which bots do. So we have the best of everything. Now that gives us something very, very special. It gives our trading team excellent trade entries, which are high win strategies. Now, to get involved in this, what do you need? You just need a smartphone. You download our app. When our team place a trade, we have software monitoring that all the time. And as soon as that trade is placed, it puts it onto the apps and says, team have just placed a trade. This is the market. This is the entry. This is a stop loss. This is a take profit. So you're getting the same trades that our team are placing as soon as they place them. It takes 5 to 10 minutes a day. You can have 3, 4, or 5 trades a day. It takes you, when you get used to it, about 45 seconds to place that trade. So you see, you can be anywhere in the day. You can be at work. You can be shopping. You can be in the hairdressers. It doesn't matter. The buzz goes off in your pocket or your handbag. You take out your phone. You see that the team have placed a trade. You can copy very quickly and put it onto your MetaTrader, your trading app on the phone. And you can therefore get involved in something which is very rare. And that is, you're getting involved with an institutional trading team placing trades in the market, just like the bank's institutional trading team do, with the same tools. And all you do is, we've got little buttons by the side of each of the entry, take profit, and stop loss, which will copy it automatically on your phone. And you just copy and paste it into your own trading app. It's called MetaTrader 4. And you place it in, press a button, and then allow that trade to run. Now, we can never say how much profit is going to be made, because trading is real. We do something real. Therefore, you have real trading results. We are aiming to make up to 10% per month, which is enormous. The top hedge fund on Bloomberg last year made 10.9% in a year. We are looking to make anything up to 10% in a month. Last month, which was our first trading month, we actually made, I think it was 17.45%. You're going to get those months every now and again where everything just goes so right. I call it a purple patch, and you make significant profits. But we are looking to make anything between 6 and 10%. Sometimes it could be 3, sometimes it could be 15, sometimes it could be 17. But we trade and get you and teach you to trade very, very conservatively. You're never going to have greater than a 1% stop loss. What does that mean? It means as if the trade loses, if you've got $1,000 account, you're only going to lose $10 on a losing trade. And you get losing trades because, as I said, this is no hype that we're trying to do here. This is real trading. So you're going to get winners, you're going to get losers. We get more winners than losers. That is why we make a nice profit. If you look at the education, so I've explained to you Eagle AI. Let's explain a bit about the education because you get an awful lot for your monthly membership. You get 2 live streaming strategies per day, as well as Eagle AI. These are the Newton and Da Vinci strategies. On month 2, you get the Newton, and on month 3, you get the Da Vinci. Now, these have the capability of making great profits. You just follow them live on your screen every single day. As I said, we have the 26 educational modules. Now, 4 of those modules, 4 of the 26, actually provide you additional strategies that you can learn. And once you've learned them, you can use them for the rest of your life. Once you learn those, you can use them anytime that you need to. And all of those 4 strategies make incredible profits. One of the strategies on there, called the Asian rejection strategy, is actually made more than the top hedge fund in the world has, as dictated by Bloomberg, for the last 20 years. That's quite a statement, but that's just one of them, and that's not the best. But that's one of those strategies that you're going to learn. We also do market analysis 4 times a day. Our team come on and say what the markets are doing at the moment, what we expect those markets to do. So every single day, you can learn more and more about how to analyze the markets. We also have additional 8 hours per day support and education. If we see something on the markets, which is part of the course, or even if it isn't part of the course that you can gain additional knowledge, we jump on and show you. We say, hey, everybody, look what's happening at the moment. Or we come on and say, we're in an Eagle AI trade, but there's news due out. We're going to take our stop loss to 0 to have a risk-free trade just in case the market flies the other direction. So you see, we're providing guidance and additional education 8 hours a day, Monday to Friday. And if anybody has a question, there's no writing an email and saying, oh, I wonder when I'm going to get an answer. Is it going to be today? Is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be next week? We actually answer your chat immediately. And if it's a little bit technical, we come on to the webinar and we say, right, Sam has just asked us a question. I can see Sam on the screen, so I'll just use Sam. Hey, Sam. So Sam's asked us a question. It's a little bit difficult to explain. It's easier to explain on the MetaTrader. So we explain it actually live. So you have an incredible support system, unlike anything else in the world. And to top it all off, of course, we are accredited. That's what makes our reputation unbelievable, because we have an external accreditation body, which is accredited in UK, Europe, to come in, and they have classified our course to be able to go up to diploma level in financial trading. So that gives you such incredible reputation, or gives us an incredible reputation, because it's all real. Now, you need to have a broker to be able to place trades, and we provide you a number of excellent brokers. The main broker that we use is ACAP. Now, they are FCA regulated, they're ASIC regulated, which is the Australian Securities and Investment Commission. They're also SISEC, which is European. So you see, they cover everything apart from North America. You can place money in Bitcoin, in Tether, PayPal, Visa. You can take out in Bitcoin or in Tether or in PayPal or Visa, etc. They win awards every year because they're that good. They have an incredible trust score on Trustpilot. And as I said, the awards that they have go back years and years and years. Now, for North America, it's very different, because the SEC have such unbelievably stringent rules, and they don't like the Americans getting a broker unless they are within the American SEC regulation, or the NFA, I should say, regulation. So We are not allowed to provide a broker for our American customers. We do have one now for you, but on our presentation, what we are saying is that you can choose whatever broker that you want within the US. An example would be IG Index or would be Oanda, but inside our members area, you will see that we have dedicated brokers for different parts of the world. We have a specialist broker for the UK. As I said, ACAP is the main one that you should join because you have an institutional trading account. That means you have one of the best accounts you're ever going to get in the world. You really need to be institutional, professional trader to get that. You get it as part of our umbrella, our license umbrella. But we have specialist broker for UK, for USA, for the rest of the world, and also for Africa. And it's in the members area. If you go to the educational tab, educational downloads, everything is there and explained for you. Now, why we're the best? Well, I think I've explained the reasons why. Number one, we are real. We have a proper academy. We are accredited. Do you know in the network marketing space, none of the other academies or people who provide education, Forex and crypto education in the world have been able to get accreditation? We are the only company in the world. If you look at all the academies, we're in the top 5%. Now, we achieved an incredible rating on our accreditation. And what we are going to do once we expand this year, we are actually going to go for reaccreditation. We're at diploma level at the moment. We believe we can get to degree level. In other words, not just a college now with diploma, but a university with degree. That is what we're going for. It's a longer course, but that is what we're going to achieve. The thing is, we do not take any of your money. Now, when you talk about companies in the world and you talk about investment programs and people offering an investment, this is not an investment program. Therefore, it cannot be a scam. Okay, because scams have to take people's money, first of all, to be able to run away with them. Now, the great thing about this is that this is just like Netflix. You are buying a service, a very comprehensive service. I've shown you everything that you get. And then you put money from your bank account into your broker account. The money is in your control. You never give any money to the company to invest for you. And like most companies, we made a profit last month of 17.45%, which was incredible. Don't expect months like that all the time. We don't charge a management fee like most people do. We do not charge a performance fee, and there are no hidden fees. You take the money from your bank account into a broker account, which is a regulated broker, mind, a very highly regulated broker. So that has specific regulations around it, which means that any money that a person puts into a broker account is segregated. It has to be segregated now because the regulations have changed to make it far tighter to make sure that your money is always safe. So therefore, when you put it into your broker account, you have total control over it. If you like what you're doing and you're making money, you can add money to it to make even more. You've made a profit, you want to withdraw. You just withdraw it and within 48 hours it's in your bank account. Or you can just compound it. So you see, you have constant control and flexibility over your money. Now, we do have a referral program. If you bring somebody into this opportunity, you've come into the opportunity, you realize how good this opportunity is, how real this opportunity is. Then if you bring somebody into it, you will receive $50 for each person who comes in. It's a great affiliate system. Also, you can achieve something called a fast start bonus. Now, if you bring 3 people in, within the first 7 days after you've joined, you get an additional $100. So therefore, just by bringing 3 people in, you're going to get $250 for that. Now, that is our affiliate program. For our marketeers, okay, we have quite an extensive marketeer program, which goes way up beyond this. And if there are any leaders on there, please go back to the person who referred you to this and speak with them, and then they will be able to give you the marketeer program. Now, there is a one-off enrollment to join us. Once you've paid it, that's it. That is the cost that you will have paid, and it is a lifetime enrollment fee. Now, that enrollment fee is $149. Once you've paid the enrollment fee, then you're going to be paying, just like as I said with Netflix, you're going to be paying a monthly membership to get everything that we have told you. We've also, and that monthly membership is $150. In the industry, we are most probably 30% of what everybody else is charging. Just to give you an idea, because I've got all the rates from all our competitors. So you're going to pay around 30% of what all the others are charging, and we have a much better service. If you take a gold membership, that means 3 months. You're going to save $100 on the monthly membership, and that's going to be $350. But if you take platinum, that means you get 12 months. Now you're able to go for accreditation. You're able to get qualification. But it also allows you other things within the company when you become platinum, especially if you go down to our marketeer program. But that's just $1,000 a month. A year. That's $1,000 per year. Now, if you pay by crypto, you actually get 10% off. So that's going to take it down to $900. You're looking at around $75 per month. Our competitors charge between $250 and $350 a month. That just gives you an idea of what you're getting. Go to a university, go to a college, and see if they will charge you $900 for a full year's course and exam and the ability to get a fully recognized qualification. They won't, will they? It is an incredible opportunity to be able to join. And with the platinum, just look at the cost then basis over a monthly period. And $900 over a year is around $75 a month. As I said, we do have our marketeer program. The marketeer program is for serious leaders. And if you're interested in that, please get back to us or go back to the person who invited you to this call. Now, we have, and I introduced 2 weeks ago, a vision plan for 2024. You see, it's called My Wealth Club and not My Forex Club. The reason it's My Wealth Club is that we were never just going to be doing Forex. The financial markets, we can enjoy profits from the markets in many, many different ways. Forex is just one. And therefore, what I've put is a roadmap for 2024, and I just want to explain that briefly to you. Now, when our chief market analyst, Henry, goes on to the screen and does his analysis, a lot of our members have said, I wish I could understand more about the methods that he uses to analyze the markets, because when he says something going to happen, it normally does. If only I could gain that skill, just look at how much more I could make. So Henry has agreed to make a trading plan, a series of about 4 modules, 20 minutes, half an hour each, where he's going to explain exactly how he analyzes the market to know which direction the market is probably going to go in the near future. Bradley's also the same. Now, Bradley looks at the markets and analyzes the markets very different to Henry, yet he is extremely successful as well, because there's not just one way to analyze. They both come out with the same answer, but they do it in 2 different ways. And people have asked, can we get Bradley to explain to us how we do that as well? So Bradley is going to do a training program, again, around 4 modules, which is going to be part of this. There's no extra cost for it. And he's going to be doing that, and that'll be finished by the end of March. Now, the big one, and this is a monster. We're going to be adding a service called options trading. Now, options trading is what a lot of the treasury departments in the world of banks do. It's a lot of the commodity companies in the world, the oil companies, etc., do tremendous amount of options trading. Now, options trading is when you know how to do it, is a fantastic income stream, probably bigger than what we do in Forex. It is that powerful. And that's going to be in June 2024. The reason for June 2024 instead of now, and why we're doing the 2 trading series beforehand, is it's going to take me 6 months to get the program finished, because it's a whole program. It's a whole training program. It's a totally different method of trading. But the reason that we're doing it also in June is that when you've had 6 months of understanding of Forex trading, then the options trading is very different, but it uses a lot of the big principles that you learn towards the end of the Forex training program, which is 6 months, obviously. So that ties in very nicely with that. What I also want to do, it is that big that I want to announce this and start this in our international event. Now, we were planning the international event for April in Panama. So I'm going to push that out a little bit, because this is, you cannot understand how incredible this is going to be for you, because the ability to make money from options very, very simply is enormous. And therefore, this has to have a major launch. And I want to do that in our international event. So I believe that I'm going to be pushing the international event from April to June time, maybe towards the end of June, where we're going to be launching options trading. Then in September, 3 months after that, we're going to be launching AI investment. And 3 months after that, in December, we're going to do specialist crypto trading. Those are all additional streams of income. 3 additional streams of income alone in the last 6 months of 2024. You need to get in now. You need to get learning. You need to understand our Forex and our Forex trading and the education, and get yourself up to speed, because you don't know what's going to hit you in June when we introduced options trading. 2 different types of options trading. Number one, we're going to use options to make money from companies, from big companies like Exxon, like Facebook, and all of these, where we will give you, and this is different to Forex trading. This is different, where you also learn, you watch the screen, you do the 2 trading strategies that we got streaming live. You learn the 4 strategies from the education. It's very different to that. We're going to teach you how to trade options, and then we're going to hold your hand every day. We're going to be giving you the options trades every single week. We're going to tell you what to do. We're going to tell you what buttons to hit, and you're just going to follow us. It is going to be such a hands-on program. You're going to absolutely love it, because where the Forex education is teaching you how to become a Forex trader, the options education is teaching you how to place options trades. There's a big difference. And then we are going to be guiding you every single day, every single week, and making money together live. Okay, so it's very, very, very different than what we're doing with the Forex. So that is our vision plan, but it's not just a vision plan. I put the vision plan out because people love to use the word vision. To me, it's an action plan. This isn't a vision that may happen in the future. This is an action plan that will, not may, but will happen this year. And we will be providing this roadmap and these amazing products for you as the year goes by. Now, some enhancements for all of you. For those who are in, then we got some great items which have been finished. We have a fully written compensation plan complete and in the members area. Now, this is a very different compensation plan. We've looked at what our competitors do, and this we think is rubbish. So we have made you an incredible compensation plan, but with instructions on it to show you exactly where everything is. So it's like a training manual. It's not just a compensation plan. It's a training manual. When we say something, we show you what you click, where you go to, and what it gives you. And I'll show you where that is now, because it's actually live now, today, in the members area. French and Spanish presentations, I promised you, they're live. They're in the members area now. Full Spanish presentation, full French presentation. Also, you will find that the translated Spanish modules for membership, month 2 membership, Modules 7 to 10, they are complete and in the members area. Our French modules 7 to 10, 8, 9, and 10 are complete. We had a little bit of a technical issue with 7. That should be live as well. So 8, 9, and 10 are already in French. And number 7 should be coming to you. I believe I've been told that it'll be redone Tuesday. They've had to redo it for some reason. Something happened with the script. And as well as that, the market situation. So you can see everything that I said last week we're going to do has been done. The market situation, you have to understand and realize that between now and the end of the first week of January, trading is going to be quiet. As a company, as an academy, we will close down on the 21st, the end of the 21st of December. Okay, so a week Thursday, we will be stopping and we will be starting back up on the 2nd of January. There is the volume in the markets, which we use for stability, lower volatility, is disappearing by the day. Our trading, we know that the institutions tend to close on the 15th and start back up on the 15th of January. They have a month off. They've made so much money. If you're a really bad JP Morgan trader, you're earning $500,000 a year. You like to spend time doing it. They do that in the summer holidays on extended period, and they do it over Christmas for a month. So we've already seen the volumes reducing. So between now and the end of the year, it's going to be very, very quiet trading. Eagle AI is going to be very, very quiet, but we don't want to take unnecessary risks. We keep our powder dry and therefore allow ourselves to start back up in January. And we are going to have a cracking second half of January, February, March, April, May, all the way through to June. We are going to have an incredible period of time trading, and everybody is going to make a lot of money. So I just wanted to explain the market situation to you. You should never expect much in December and the first week of Jan. But we are still trading. We're up just a little bit this month. It's a very quiet month, and we've just gone through one of the worst weeks of trading that you normally get from volatility, because we have a lot of US news on the first week of the month, and we have something called non-farm payroll on the Friday. So we've had to navigate those shark-infested waters as well, but we're up just a little bit. And what we plan to do over the next 2 weeks, it'll only be 2 weeks now before we closed, just under, then we will be providing trades, but don't expect many trades per day. We're only going to put out ones which really come out as a high probability, because at the end of the day, as you will be taught in the education, sometimes the best trade is no trade. So we will just ride these next couple of weeks very, very quietly, and then away we go in January. So thank you, everybody, for joining me on my Wealth Club presentation. I'll just stop sharing for a moment. There we are, back onto me. Just wanted to go through those items with you. So you can see that our French is on, apart from just one module, and our Spanish has been complete, and the compensation plans have been done, and the marketeer program, the new business presentation, the new marketeer program is in the members area, and all the French presentation and all the Spanish. So what I'm going to do now is, I think the best thing to do is show you actually. Let me just share my screen again. Can you see the modules, Walter, there? Yeah, you can. Okay, so if you go to Masterclass and educational videos, the English ones comes up. So here's the first month on how to trade Eagle AI.
Sorry, Paul, we only see in your screen your desk top.
Ah, right. Okay, let's have another go. Try that one, Walter.
Okay, now it's okay.
Thank you very much. So if you go to Masterclass, you get your modules anyway. Well, obviously, we're in the second month now. So the second month of modules, 7 to 10 are out. And just before Christmas, you'll most probably get the next 4, because that's due around the 23rd of December. And also next month, when we start up in January, you'll not only have the Newton running live on the screen, but you'll have the Da Vinci as well on the 2nd of January. Now, if you go up here, it says Spanish and French. If you click Spanish, you will see that you have all the Spanish modules 7 to 10 live now. As well as that, if you look at French, it says 7 to 10 are live, but actually 7 is not. If you click on 7, it'll come up with 8. I've just set it up ready in the right order, but 8's link is on there. So 8, 9, and 10 are live. 7, as I said, they had a little problem with the recording of it. So they're redoing that, but that'll be on Tuesday. Now, if you go further down here and go to downloads, okay, so if we go down to downloads and we click important downloads, you have the latest, brand new with all the changes, English My Wealth Club business presentation in PowerPoint and the Marketeer presentation in PowerPoint. You also have the English PDF and the Marketeer PDF, but now you have the full French presentation, which has the business and Marketeer together. It's one presentation. You can decide who you're giving it to, whether you want to show the business or the Marketeer or both. And also the Spanish presentation is there. Also, what we have is a compensation plan. Let me show you what I mean by how good it looks. Okay, this is the compensation plan. But you will see when we say something by subscription, it tells you. It's like a training manual on how to do the back office. Walter is brilliant and Desire is brilliant at doing back office presentations. But what we've tried to do is incorporate a lot of this in the compensation plan. So it's not just a compensation plan, it's a training manual as well. So you will be able to see everything, how to buy subscriptions. We talk about the subscriptions, what you get with that. We show you how to get the different subscriptions. We show you on here what you get with the platinum, what you get with the gold, what you get with the monthly. It talks about the founders pool. Okay, it tells you what you get with each of the features. It talks about renewals. We also talk about the subscription pack itself and gift vouchers, how to get gift vouchers. So you can see it really is a detailed walkthrough of everything and where to find everything, where to find my compensation plan, where to find my direct bonus, where to find everything, how to look at the matrix, how do I bring somebody into one of my legs. It tells you all of it. So very, very pleased with the compensation plan because it's a training manual at the same time. And we're going to be getting that translated into French and into Spanish. Okay, I can't give you the dates for that yet because I haven't had them. But you can see it's very, very detailed and it explains everything. So there's the compensation plan, everybody. And here's the Spanish and French presentations. There you go. So we've got a lot done that I promised you this week. Okay, so you can see that whenever we say we're going to do something, we try our best to do it for you. Now, we do have, as I said, Christmas coming up. I know that let's just talk about a very special lady from the Caribbean. And she was with us, Gwen Tracy was with us on Friday. And Gwen is in wonderful Wales, God's country. That's what we call Wales, God's country. So Gwen, I'm gonna ask you to unmute and say a few words because I know you have some people in your team, like from the Congo, saying that it doesn't really exist. So why don't you spend a couple of minutes telling everybody what you thought?
Hi, thanks, Paul, for the opportunity. Awesome presentation as always. Yeah, I was very, very intrigued. I mean, the facility is first class. And the touch that has been put in there, the photos, everything, the training room itself, first class, where you sit at the hot seat, first class, with those 3 monitors. And then in the soundproof room, first class. Everything that is in the university that you see, CEO Paul has shown us is all in place. And the gentlemen, Henry, Christian, and Bradley, all sitting, all their professionals sitting at their monitors doing what they do best. So it is awesome that I got that opportunity, Paul, to tour the university. And I would say, because you've opened the invitation to anybody,
yeah,
that go and do. And Mr. Paul was a gentleman. He picked me up from the train station and dropped me back. So thank you for that hospitality. And I enjoyed that visit. So it is real. Everybody that's on that coastline, Nauru, you know who they are. Let's get this word out. And thank you for the opportunity again, Mr. Paul.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. And it was great to have you. We really enjoyed it. My wife thanks you for her souvenir. She appreciated that. She's been wearing it today, actually. She's wearing it today. Okay. Because it's cold here, as you know, because you're 20 miles away from me in that direction. So you're still in Wales. But thank you very much, Gwen.
Okay. You're welcome.
That's okay. Let's rub it into somebody, Nuru, because he wanted to be the first person in the academy and he's been beaten by a lady. So Nuru, let me ask you to unmute for a moment. Hey, hi, how are you?
Oh my God, now you are exposing me. But I like that beat. That beat is a good beating. I love that that ladies are taking actions, and actually, you will come to understand that in this industry, network marketing industry, and the trading overall, women are kicking behind. Guys, just excuse my French. Uh, Women are really doing great. Uh, I'm so happy that Gwen, you came there, you went there, and you became the epitome of all of us. Now, those who are doubting, they can see that it's a real institution, it's a real academy, and we are so proud of that. For if you allow me, just I can share something really very important that I want everybody who are joining my Wealth Club to understand what we have here. As through the presentation, you saw what our CEO has done, has shown the vision where my Wealth Club is going. And why he's not doing that just for the purpose of doing that. It's how leaders build empires, how leaders build companies. They have a vision, they craft it, and they share. Those who capture that vision, then they come, they enroll, we partner, we build something big. It's one of the big attributes of leadership. So, because if we don't know where we're going, where we're going to end up, every person, before you buy a ticket, what's the number one question they ask you? Where are you going? So if you join my Wealth Club, where is your direction with my Wealth Club? For sure, we're going somewhere, but how about us? If you don't answer that question, then we see things repeating themselves over and over because you don't know where you're going. So it's really up to us. We are now into the pre-launch. We done that, all that we done. So now it's about really getting on a train, getting on a plane, and exactly everybody, we are at the end of the month of December. We should be knowing which part in my Wealth Club are we going to be. Where do we want to be in the next 6 months, in the next 9 months, in the next 1 year as leaders? If you don't communicate that to your team, they're just going to fall asleep. They don't know where they are going. They don't know where you're taking them. So that one, get your vision, get your dream, and then be responsible, independent. My Wealth Club has crafted all these amazing courses, but Paul, he's not going to come take classes for you. Okay, Mr. Walter, he's not gonna come teach you. It's up or responsibility of each one of us. Really step on those classes. What you gonna tell somebody if you really yourself don't even understand what you are doing? What kind of value are you gonna build? If this is giving a lot of value, what are you gonna give others so they can come and enroll you? Okay, so now I tell that's all, and then let's build a lot of momentum, put a lot of actions. I came from 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I came from a platform where people are paying $3,000, $5,000 for a 3-day session. And if you want to join their mastermind for an entire full year, you pay $30,000. And I was looking around me, everybody's taking their phone, they are signing up without hesitating. When we get called for something that we get accredited for, something that will build skills forever, something that we can pass on for just $1,000 and $150, we procrastinate, we talk negative about it, we think. So now ask yourself, if you don't want to go through the change, the personal change, how success is going to be real for you? So I'm just inviting my friends here. Let's take this opportunity very serious. The corporation have done everything. They released the modules in English in just 1 week. All the translations is done. Now we receive all our trading ideas on a daily basis. Nobody's missing none. Let's just take this thing serious and be responsible. Thank you very much, Paul, for giving me the opportunity. I always take this moment just to remind all our marketeers program that, hey, this is a real deal. You need money to put into those brokerage accounts. They're not gonna invest themselves. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much for that. The thing is, what I've tried to do is craft something. We can forget about it being real. People are doing it. You know, it's working. As you say, we've gone from pre-launch. We've had a great first month. We're into the second month. We're going to enjoy our Christmas. We're going to come back New Year knowing we have something that is going to be able to change our financial future. But you see, the way that it's been done and the way that I've done it is very, very detailed, very comprehensive. It's a bit like a matrix. Because let me try to explain a little bit about this. If the first thing, if you're a marketeer, let's talk about a network. If you're a marketeer, the first thing you think of is, I need something that is actually real. Yeah, we've had so many scams out there. I want something that is real because my credibility is at stake. My reputation is at stake. I have a big team and those people rely on me to make good decisions. So that's the first thing. So therefore, you have a product which is unbelievably comprehensive, is way, way lower than anything else as a cost that you can get in the market. But for somebody who joins, they have so many opportunities. They can just learn to place some trades and use Eagle AI because they don't have so much time in a day, but they can still benefit and make profits. They can actually learn how to become professional traders and at the end of it, get an internationally recognized qualification that they can go to JP Morgan's and say, give me 500,000 a year. Yes, so you can become a professional trader. We have 2 live streaming strategies that you can add to your income by using those during the day if you have time. The 4 strategies which we teach within the modules, I've designed, apart from the Asian rejection strategy, right, which you have to do at a certain time in the day, all the others you can do around your life. There is nobody here that can give me a scenario in their life and these 3 other strategies won't be able to be used around it. I can guarantee 100% that you'd be able to do it because all you do is vary the time scale that you do it on. If you can only look at something at 9 o'clock in the night for 30 seconds, we vary those 3 strategies to be able to do that. If you can look at it just once a week, we can vary those strategies to look at it once a week. You see, we can do with those 3 strategies, they work on any time frame. So therefore, you adjust the time frame to fit in with your life. Then what we're doing on top of that is you get the market analysis to be able to increase your understanding and knowledge even more during a day. Yeah, if you've got the time to do it. Or you can say, well, actually, I want to grow this by building teams. I don't even want to do the education. I just know that it's an incredible product to sell. So let's go and sell it. So you haven't got to even worry about being a trader or becoming a trader. You've got another avenue of income. You like what you're doing, you're making money, you tell your friends. So as well as making income from the trading, so I'm giving you all different scenarios here. This is how complex and how integrated this is. There's so many different ways to use it. And no matter what your background, what your lifestyle, you can do it. Is that I can go out to my friends every now and again and get $50, $100 every time I do it. Bring two in, bring one in. I can make my monthly, if I can't afford a platinum at the moment, I can bring a couple of 1, 2, 3 people in every single month. And I don't even have to pay for my membership because the amount of money that I generate, where I bring in those people, 350s, yeah, 350s, 150 in a whole month. Just 3 people, that's less than 1 a week. And you've made your membership. And then what you're going to be doing is in 6 months' time, you will have learned some of the skills. You can understand trading a little bit. Then we're going to give you one incredible service, which is going to be options. Options is a totally different animal, but its capability is unbelievable. And the time that you need to do it, you don't need to be in front of a screen 8 hours a day. It's a little bit more like Eagle AI. I'm not saying 10 minutes a day, but you can make incredible profits for maybe 30 minutes a day. Don't think it's going to take you longer than that. And a number of times during the day. I don't mean 30 minutes, a number of times during a day. You may take 30 minutes in total in a day. But the income stream that you can get is most probably also 3 times what you can get with Eagle AI. It's that good. The risk is very, very low. None of these things that I'm giving you are high risk. Just to give you an idea, if I give you a basic options trade, you risk $100, you earn 300. So what if one loses every now and again? You're making 3 times more than you could possibly lose. But you can make it smaller than that if you don't have that much money to be able to put in. You could put $20 risk and you could make 60 every time we do it. There's others that you're going to be making small but constant profits. In other words, not a big win. You make $20, you make $30, you make $50, but constantly. And this is where you become an insurance broker. You keep taking premiums all the time for taking somebody else's risk. And when that risk occurs, we teach you how to mitigate it. So you're going to be getting different types of income streams and different ways of doing it. Because then we've got the AI and then we've got the crypto after it. And some of these cryptos, we are going into an incredible crypto period, everyone. We've got Bitcoin halving in April. If you don't know what that means, it means it's twice as hard to make a Bitcoin. So if it was twice as hard to mine gold, what would happen to the price of gold? It's pretty simple to understand. That's what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the father of all cryptos. If Bitcoin is going to be dragged up like mad, and it's going to be, especially when the SEC allow ETFs, which is electronically tradable funds. It's in the papers everywhere. The SEC, I'm pretty sure between the 5th and the 10th of January will say that we can have electronically tradable funds within pension systems. And we're talking about big companies like, well, the biggest one in the world, BlackRock, $5 trillion. Yeah, the biggest investment company in the world. They're pushing for this. Others are pushing for this as well. I think there's 17 applications. When that goes through, the day that goes through, you're going to see Bitcoin fly like nobody's business. And then it's going to have a little retracement. And then halving is going to come and it's going to push again. Do not be surprised if you see Bitcoin by the end of April over $50,000, $60,000. And by the end of the year, 100. Which means that we're going to be bringing crypto trading in. Now, this is specialist crypto trading. What I mean by this, and we're using AI as well for this, is we're looking at coins that come out right at the beginning of their, just imagine getting into Bitcoin right at the beginning now. We're going to be doing that with other coins. because other coins are coming into the industry, into the world, that are doing certain specific jobs within the financial industry. And we're going to be investigating and we're going to give you them. 9 of them may fail out of 10. You're going to put 100 quid on each one as an example. So you're going to lose 900 quid on 9 of them. 9 have lost, but the 10th one will change £100 into £100,000 because it'll go up 1,000 times in price. A coin, you just go and have a look in Binance and look at coins that started at 5 pence, 10 pence, or 10 cents a coin, and now are up at 40 cents. Sorry, $40 or $50. There are many. We will be riding a couple of those, and when they go, oh my God, the money that you're going to make is going to be incredible. So we are going into different areas of finance. You're going to have the Forex trading, you're going to have crypto trading, you're going to have options, you're going to have specialist AI investment. That is why this is going to be my wealth club. It's going to be wealth for everyone. And the people who are in it are going to benefit the most. And the people who are in it at the beginning are going to benefit more than others, because others will want to join. And they'll say to you, what are you doing? Why have you got a brand new car out there? Oh, I do this. Bring them in. That's what's going to happen. You will find that it becomes quite viral in what we're doing. We have seen our membership, as we're doing things properly, increasing very, very quickly. We're going to have a little lull over Christmas because everybody else is concentrating on Christmas, and you should do. And then in January, I can see us just exploding. So I wanted to give you that understanding so you can see exactly my thoughts of how we're going to get you significant income streams from different areas. And by doing different things, it's not going to be boring either, because options is totally different and exciting to Forex. Forex is different to options. Options is different to AI investment. It's all very, very different. So you will never be bored, I can assure you. I'm going to take you on one heck of a journey. You're not going to be bored. Okay, because what you're going to see along the way and what you're going to gain along the way is going to be pretty fantastic. I can assure you that. Let's talk with a couple more people, because I've been going a little, oh, I'm sorry. Good God, I didn't realize. I tell you what, I don't think I've spoken to Sam. He's looking at his watch. So Sam, why don't you say a few words? I don't think we've had you on before. Would you like to say a few words? Let me ask you to unmute. I know I've shocked you. I like to shock somebody on a webinar just by getting somebody. Do you have your microphone on or not? We haven't had a Sam on before. Right, I'm asking you to unmute. You should be able to unmute yourself. Can you do that? Okay, Kingdom One. Let's talk to Kingdom One first while Sam's getting his microphone sorted. Hey, hi. Should be able to unmute. Nope, I can't hear you at the moment. There we go. Oh, have another go. You're not unmuted yet. There you go. No, you are. Oops. No, it's gone back again. No, I can't get you on. All right, let's go to Landis. Hey, Landis, are you on? Is your microphone on?
Okay, let's see if I'm on here.
Yeah, you are. Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Hey, I'm doing great, Paul, and it's great opportunity. You calling on me to speak again. I remember the first time we spoke.
Yes.
And you were laying out the vision for my wealth club, and I said, Paul, I became a believer on that time and that day because of who you are and what you do, and you wasn't putting yourself first. You were putting others. And even during this presentation, even what you're doing, you're talking about others, how we're going to create wealth that for ourselves, individual families, and generational wealth, and all that. Most important thing, the most wealthier part about this is the education, and we're learning these different markets. We're going to be learned, and as some has gone through the training, used their money, and saw that they made the money. their money was doubled, and there's no risk. Our short-term risk is 1%. So again, it's not, we discussed before, it's not a quick risk scheme. You're in control of your money. That's your broker's account, and you're in control of what you do. And what you're teaching and your strategies and your academy, what 14 years and your 23 years of experience that you're bringing back to us to give. And you know, this is you're in knighthood. You would be a knight of and you know, creating this kingdom. And I'm just so thankful for the opportunity to get here, because you did lay out some good nuggets. I was taking notes, so again, I'm gonna have to put all these notes to to the pencil, to the learning, and increase my my knowledge of this, which is, you know, it's brand new, but it's nothing good like a newbie.
No,
And I want to thank you for this opportunity, and you take care. And also for Gwen going, and she's a team member. And again, we got a lot of questions, and this, because I was talking to early today, I was talking to some people, and you know, they're from El Salvador. Well, his son is buying crypto, and the father said, well, it's not real. It's not real. You know, I just don't know. And he still wasn't convinced, because I was trying to get him just to come on this show, our Zoom today. Yeah. And so, and plus when Gwen went down there, and people just say, you know, everything is not real, they can't see it, and how we convert this, and how this coin gonna come from a penny to $100,000 just next year, the opportunity to see it. So I want to jump on and get some of this too myself, so I can spread it around.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Kingdom One, can you speak now? Your microphone's on. No? No, nothing for some reason. It was. Now it is. Now it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. There we go.
Well, great. It's so good to see you again. And you never fail to amaze me. You always have some new wrinkles that are really amazing and great opportunities. So I just want to thank you, Paul. I don't know if there's anything I can add to what's been said today, except that I just continue to marvel at what a company is being built at the tips of your fingers and your incredible mind. I love everything about the way you're building and the vision, and none of it's pie in the sky. It's completely thought through, and I love that about it.
Okay.
I'm just glad to be here.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The thing is, what we have to make sure is that credibility in what we do has to go through everything. When you're representing, when you're going out to somebody to explain this, there is no need to add fictional things to it. It's so good. We don't need to add fiction to reality.
That's right.
We need to represent this to people accurately, because we have something really, really good. Therefore, we do not need to add anything which detracts it from what it really is. It is a comprehensive service. It does what it says. And therefore, what we may need to make sure is all of us, we never want somebody coming back to us and saying, you said this and it's not real. Everything I tell you is real. Gwen's come to see even the bricks and mortar. It's real. You know, the people are real. We do everything correctly. And to all of you here, you know, whenever I say something on the screen, I can verify it. No matter what it is, I can verify it. And you need to be able to do the same thing when you're going out to people to represent UK Trading Academy, my wealth club, to make sure that people understand everything about it, because you have a wealth of information and credibility and reputation to give people on this. You don't need to make anything up. And I would ask all of you to always remember that the integrity of what we're doing and what we're building here needs to remain always. All right, I'm going to have one person to finish off, and that's going to be my wingman, Walter. Walter, I'm just going to ask you to come on and add the pin just to finish off for us, because we've been going a little while.
Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you, everyone, for participating on our wonderful Saturday meetings. I believe two basics on the human existence. I mean, we have to do good, independence. Who are we talking to? I mean, in other words, we just have to give the best that we can to people because we believe in humanity, right? We do the best every day. And one of the things is to learn so you can become stronger, and you believe so you can share that information with other people. That is the basis. So when I talk about the academy, when I talk about the golf club, we don't have to, as you mentioned, exaggerate, because it's just like university. If you go to university, if you've gone to university, if you know any university, then you have students, they choose whatever they wanted to learn, different faculties. You choose here, what do you like to do? But one of the things that I really love is if you love Harvard, or if you love Princeton or Oxford, you talk about with pride because you become an alumni. And when you talk about that way, when you talk about this passion that you learn and you're surrounded with wonderful people, other people will listen to you. And you have to let them to find out what are they really look into it. Because I'm a simple guy. I look on the, what we call the simplicity, because a lot of people, a lot of philosophers, a lot of thinkers been talking about simplicity, but that's what I believe. Simplicity is beauty. It's a lot of, wonderful things about simplicity. And we have a system that is incredibly simple, because when you bring 3 people into the business, only 3, choose well. I always say, hey, make a list. You have in your telephone 100 people, 200 people, Facebook, whatever. You bring 3 good, solid, good-hearted people, and you teach them to duplicate. Don't teach them to recruit. Don't teach them to sell. With the passion, with integrity, with the transparency that we always do here. I mean, we have a wonderful CEO. When I met Paul here in the USA, I have a dawn. We call it we have this almatic, we have this soul type of presence when I meet people. And I learn from him that he is a brain super, is a genius person. And now he's humble to teaching us all that he have learned for 25 years. He's the owner, an operator, and a founder of an academy with nobody has it. No academy have the ability so can bring people and make money by just being part of the academy and recommend it properly to people. So again, you can make $1,000, you can make $100,000 a month. It's up to you. Nuru say very well. Nuru mentioned it. You have to put some efforts onto yourself so you can become more. Again, I thank you all. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone. I wish you excellent days. Don't forget, we have presentation for marketeers. I do it twice a week. And I wanted to make it even 3, 4, 5 times a week. But we need to have you become a believer. Thank you, Kingdom, for your words of wisdom. Thank you very much. I always, appreciate you participation. Thank you, Wen, to give us that credibility that yes, is indeed, they are the academy, physical academy. They're people there working. So we only need to be having fun and love what we do. Thank you very much.
Great.
Love you very much.
Thank you so much, Walter. Thank you, everyone. I know it's been a little while and just about everybody stayed on. So I want to thank you for that, first of all. But I hope you've had some great information when you've been on here. It's been a bit longer, but I hope that it's been of great benefit for you, because I thought it would be good for me to explain how I've built it, so how you can benefit from it in so many different ways. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this evening. I wish you a wonderful weekend to you and your family, and we shall see you next week. Take care. Bye, everyone. Bye. Good night. Thank you, Winfield. I didn't say hi to Winfield, and we've got another lady. Hey, Dorothy. Hi. I didn't see you, first of all. Echo's on there as well. So it's good to have so many people on. Thank you, and good night, everyone.